Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to the second set for the Marvel vs. System Arc First Family. This is Volume 3, Issue number 5, The Heralds. The first set was, in the arc, is the Fantastic Battles, which is a giant-size issue, which has the two new teams of Fantastic Four, which are, of course, the good team, and the Frightful, which are all the Fantastic Four villains, like Doctor Doom and Puppet Master and Super Skrull. This set is going to focus on the Heralds, which are the Heralds are generally the or more Fantastic Four allies. There are also Heralds in the next set, which is the Frightful, the last part of this expansion, which will be the more villainous ones. The Heralds, the Heralds, as chosen beings, one of the most powerful beings in the universe, were empowered with superhuman strength and abilities. Add powerful entities to imbue with cosmic powers like Silver Surfer and Nova, both ready and willing to usher your opponents towards annihilation and feed their monstrous master. So, kind of continuing from the base game, the Fantastic Battles, is a lot of stuff where, even though the Fantastic Four and Frightful are technically enemies, there's a lot of times in mixing and matching characters from each set works very well, and this is a good example. This will have more stuff like that, like the Heralds of Galactus in this set, even though they're Fantastic Four team, can help summon regular Galactus, like character cards in the, or work well with him in the Frightful set. So a lot of good mixing and matching between these two, even though they're technically villains of each other. So here we start with the Mantle version of Human Torch, or aka Nova, who's also the Mantle version. So the original Human Torch is, of course, Johnny Storm, and the other Nova would be the Human Rocket, either Sam Alexander or Richard Rider from the Nova Corps. So she has, this is Frankie Rider, by the way. She has Flame On, put 3+1/+1 counters on Human Torch, so just like the regular Johnny Storm version, and Volunteer to Save the Planet. When supporting character is printed with a cost of 7 or more is recruited by any player, Human Torch gains an XP. And then she transforms into Nova when she actually becomes, so these are supposed to be showing them going from just their regular forms into becoming Heralds of Galactus. So she becomes Nova, which she keeps her other AKA, just to help link them together. The Heralds of Galactus pay 1 less to recruit a Galactus supporting characters. And then Stellar Flare, put 3+1/+1 counters on Nova, then she strikes an enemy supporting character. Our next main recruit is also going to be a character that transforms. We have Ignoring Rad, who's aka the Silver Surfer, protecting Zenla. Enemy characters can't attack on their next turn. The Noble Sacrifice. When Ignoring protects Zenla, he gains an XP. So that's a neat way to transform. He becomes the Silver Surfer, Herald of Galactus. You pay 1 less to recruit Galactus supporting characters. Search for inhabited planets. Reveal the top 10 cards of your deck. You may put an Earth location from among them into your hand. Then remove the rest from the game. Insatiable Hunger. When you play an Earth location, Silver Surfer gains an XP. So this is kind of an interesting thing that's neat, but it's also one of the things that kind of sucks the way this is made. So none of the base games, most of the base games, have an Earth location. Getting Earth location, either, I know for sure they're in the Alien sets, which are in Marvel, so if you want to get those, you can buy them and it's fun. Otherwise, they're, I think, only otherwise in Monsters Unleashed, because of the Leviathans. So it kind of sucks to get some, to even be able to use Silver Surfer. To level him up a third time, you have to have a special location. But he can go up to 3, which is kind of, you don't have to, you're not forced to do it. But he has Take a Stand. Silver Surfer can use other teams' special locations with Earth to pay for his Earth superpowers. Protect the Earth. If there is one supporting character at the highest cost, put it in its owner's hand. And then our third new main character is Fyrus Krill, or aka Firelord. He's a Zangarian officer. Put a +1/+1 counter on his supporting character to his side, and then ready it. Bold and determined. When he attacks an enemy main character, he gains an XP. Then he becomes the Fire Lord. The Herald of Galactus and Power of a Miniature Sun. Remove an enemy supporting character other than Captain America or Wolverine from the game. And this has to do with a storyline when he teamed up with those two, I believe. Just kind of like referencing that. But that's kind of fun. Alright, there are supporting characters, which we will get 4 copies of unless otherwise noted. We have Ardania, who's the clone of Silver Surfer. As an additional cost to recruit her, wound a character on your side with the title Silver Surfer. You might be like, oh, that's a big stipulation, but she has flying, range, 6'6", but she costs nothing. Just gotta wound Silver Surfer to play her for free and get a giant thing. We have Shala Ball. This is the true love for Silver Surfer. Characters on her side have +3/+3 and Safeguard. Safeguard does characters in this character's row without Safeguard can't be attacked. So basically just protects other characters. We have Roberta. So we're not going to get all Herald of Galactus cards. The Fantastic Four's Receptionist, she is friendly and can only be in the front row, which means she can't attack. Daze an enemy character, melee attacking Roberta. And we did see her in the other set as one of the inventions. We have Ganymede, Spinster Energy Staff, Combat. Ganymede strikes before each enemy character in this combat. I don't know anything about this character, so I can't talk about him. We have Legacy. Interesting character here. So he has Negabands. Pay green or negative zone. Put Legacy into its owner's hand. You may then put a supporting character with a different name and cost less than or equal to the number of resources you have from your hand onto your side. At the end of your turn, put that character into its owner's hand. You may put Legacy from your hand onto your side. So the idea of the negative bands and Captain Marvel here is he can smack the Legacy bands together and he swaps places. Usually it's like Rick Jones was like the big one. And he goes to the negative zone and Captain Marvel would pop out. This is just a different version of that character. But that's what the Negabands do. They let you swap places with someone into the negative zone. So it's kind of a neat ability. We have Praetor, who's a Herald of Galactus. Pastor Mike. An evil character appears on your side, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. It becomes good until it leaves play. Invisible Boy. This is also the Human Torch, who he became a herald for a while. Remove Cosmic Energy. Name a superpower enemy supporting characters can't use as superpower this game. Just a regular Fantastic Four ally. We get Sheathing, Sharing Ventura, trying to remember her name. Searching for answers. When Dr. Doom is recruited on the enemy side, Sheathing moves to that side. It's clobbering She time. Sheathing gets +10 attack and can't be stunned. We got Nova. Herald of Galactus, of course. Stellar Fire. Put 3 +1/+ counters on it. She strikes an enemy supporting character. Fire Lord. Herald of Galactus. United Front. You may pay 2 less to recruit Heralds of Galactus. So you get him. It makes other guys cheaper. X-Men just makes Galactus cheaper. And then finally, Silver Surfer is our last support. You must be driven from this world. Galactus loses each power with worlds in its name, and conscience found. When Silver Surfer appears, put a 1/1+1/+1 counter on for each character in your KO pile. When another character appears on your side, put 2+1/+1 counters on Silver Surfer. And then our final card for this deck is the Fantastic Four. So this is a team ability, but it says you can only play if Human Torque, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, or Thing is spaced up on your side. Combat. A character on your side in combat gains any combination of attack and defense with a total of 4 this combat. So 4 attack, 4 defense, or 2 and 2, or 1 and 3, or 3 and 1. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. You have to have at least one of those characters out to be able to get this. Yeah, and then, so like, the question of all this, of course, is going to be, where's Galactus? Well, he's in the next set. We're going to get more Heralds in there, so you can build a full-on Herald deck if you start mixing all these together, which is cool. Yeah. Silver Surfer allows you to spend any team's location. For example, you could use the monster's Moo location to generate Earth for Silver Surfer. So it's just, I don't think any of these other ones, most of these are pretty self-explanatory. And then we have, like, they're here. First to the card title, Silver Surfer. This means at the very top of the card must be Silver Surfer. AKAs don't count. And they're showing that. Oh, 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, or 4, 0. You can't use negative numbers here, such as +5, -1. And there's the deck list, in case anyone just wanted a quick reminder of what we all just looked at. Yeah, so let's add some fun, extra, additional Fantastic Four regular allies. The Heralds are kind of neat. Like, being able to switch between different characters and stuff. Yeah, so there we go. Check out the Fantastic Four. Check out the Frightful expansions. See you guys later. Bye.